Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Look what we're into today. I wonder what the model of this is besides cab over. Some a MARMON. I know people are familiar with that brand. And I got online and looked around, and this is a pretty rare truck from a cab over MARMON. There was like 300 of them made. We here today to try to see if it'll start. If it won't start, we have some plans with it, and I'll let you know as the video goes on. But let's check this thing out, look inside, see what it is to it. It was bought at government auction in 2005, drove right here, and been sitting here ever since. But let's get in here and look. Jacob, I can't climb in there. They don't have a handle. They didn't spend money on an old man handle. Well, oh, it's broke. I see where it probably used to be. I made it. All right, here we go. Look at that dash over there. What kind of miles does it show on this?
$173,000.
Here's a maintenance report, operator's inspection guide, and trouble report. They had no trouble with this truck because there's not been anything filed on it. So it's in good shape. But I tell you something else about it that I've never seen. It's got an automatic transmission in it. I never knew, and it's got a wet kit on it. Now I looked around in the back while we were just walking around it talking to the guy, and I couldn't find the pump, but well, we do have, they have some critters there, don't they? United States government.
Where?
Right there, that box you're facing now.
AC and fan.
Okay. Control panels. They made these trucks in Garland, Texas. Hand built. They assemble them together by hand. No robots is what I'm assuming. And is what it meant by hand. Now, if I can get out of this thing without hitting the dirt on my back, I'd be good. Jeb, let's check the oil in this thing.
I don't know where to look.
I walked around. You don't watch your dad and brother's videos. I walked around the cab over one time and walked by it. Come here, I'll let you walk less than me. Look under the MARMON. Pull it down. No, well that might be.
Oh.
The red, yeah. There's a radiator, see, there ain't the oil stick. No?
No.
Well, I bet you the oil stick's there. Can't see.
Can't see.
A little rim damage, got rock damage in transit. But these are brand new tires that I'm sure it's not good. Okay, I found it. It was in a different spot. I thought I had you.
I bet you did.
Yeah. This thing's making oil. And clean oil. I can read the high mark on it through the oil. The government probably serviced this thing right before auction and sold it. Yeah, it's been sitting here a while. Stack is. I believe it's got some in it down there. It had a safety anti-theft device in it. Got an air ride suspension, a new way air ride suspension on it. You can see the exhaust is rusted out sitting here over the years. Oh, mercy. Oh. Looks like the cab jack is unhooked. There's the AC compressor. I don't know if that's it's actually running off that. I don't know. I'll have to do some research. It's got an Allison transmission in it. Don't know how many what speed it is. Well, that's full of fluid. Yeah.
What kind is it?
Automatic transmission fluid. That's a good sign. Of course, it did. You can tell over it's rusted in there where the moisture got between the oil and the stick. Condensation. And yeah. Stuck. Look here. A secret compartment. Yeah. Just storage. Extra storage. There's this cargo net or whatever you call it, keep him from rolling over into the storage, or whatever you got stored come flying through there when you hit your brakes. I just touched that and it just falls apart. Air conditioner. Cooler. I think. It's a cooler, got a fan on top.
Do you want
Fan on the bottom.
getting batteries?
Yeah, but let's find out just exactly what's hot and what's not. Yeah, this would be like anything else, a lot easier if you could get the cab over.
Yeah.
But we can't use the stud post, Jeb. We got to use the ones in the back, the three in the back, this round post.
You see the one side's got hooked to this pigtail.
Yeah.
So that what that auxiliary pigtail's for.
I'm just trying to get a good idea about the way these batteries are hooking up. And you can't see the thing. The solenoid, but it's facing that way where I was. I just can't see it sitting under all this frame. There you go. It's a good thing I lost some weight. That 2 pounds would have hung me up. We had this board to keep this positive from grounding out against the thing. All right.
If you can, the only thing I can get to work on is horn would work if it's hooked up. I was able to tap it.
And there, okay. Horns blowing. Assuming that's the hot too. I don't know what I did, but that's getting me dizzy. Can I see your light just a minute? Let me see if I can. Where was that? Right here. Switch it on, see if anything's different.
Don't look like it.
Nothing?
Don't look like it.
Huh?
Don't look like it, no.
Bump the key, see if it'll.
Nope. Is that your special way of getting it out?
I think the starter is messed up. I've tried to just short the starter out to make it hum, but it wouldn't hum. It just arced. The camera wasn't there. I was just under there fooling around. But I measured it, and it's, what was it, 9.5? 10.5. 10.5 feet tall. The low boy that we're going to put it on is 3 feet, so 13.5, we're good to go about hauling it. We're going to bring I'm going to try to get Mock up here with their telehandler, and we're going to move this out of here with this. We're going to move these trailers for the gentleman that told us about it, and we just got to haul them 20 miles up the road for him. He's going to use them for storage. We may be cleaning up a little bit. But today is moving day. We picked a day. It rained pretty hard, but it's kind of quit. Slacked off a little bit. I'm going to try to get this tire blowed back on here and get it aired up. We'll see what we can do with it. Let me get it back off the ground. I believe it caught. Yeah. Working on the truck, just had a tire blowout again. Truck's about 4 miles away. And look at here. He's seen the videos. He's seen me always hunting the knives. And he make knives. He made this knife.
I did make this. It's been a while. It's not one of my best ones, but
hey,
you need something in your pocket.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Or emailed Hank about the truck. And I don't know if I've explained it or not in the video before, but he had emailed Hank, and Hank's gone fishing and hunting. So Hank emailed me with his information, and we hooked up, and hopefully, good Lord's will, we're going to be through with this little project today. Hopefully. We're in a tight spot. I know you can't hardly tell, but it's nice buildings now. That's a nice shop inside the lady had. These people over here does pressure washing, I think, but there's the gate. And here's the parking lot we got to get around. So we'll make it, but it's just going to be tight. All right, we got the barrels of oil and that axle loaded. We're about to swing the MARMON around where we can get to these trailers, get them pushed out, where I can get the tires on there.
hook it single around that point, and that give me enough slack I can pick up on a little bit. That way it'll pivot back
Okay.
up.
All right. I may need to move my truck. Well, that was the first move in 20 years, wasn't it? You want me to move, Taylor?
All the way out with it.
Have you got room to maneuver now?
I can move.
Okay, let me move. I'll move.
Now I got that on video.
It went black, Wiley. It went dark on me. It went dark.
Just tap on it.
Okay, my bad.
That's
all
all
right.
right. That's all right. It took me a long time to figure it out. I didn't know he was going to spirit. You get yours out. It's all good. That's a good thing about a 10-foot low boy, ain't it? Let that thing down, Taylor. There you go. Now get on that flat ground. He's good on the truck. He just needs to. The truck looks good. It's all right on them tanks if you get them. Just don't fall off that thing. Just pull it back. Don't worry about it. Well, there wasn't nothing we could do. I was just the cost of doing it. Just one of them things. That's all right. By golly, he put her on there. Nerves of steel. But we got it. We got her bound down. What a day. Let's go see if we can get this thing started. Well, we made it back safe. It's the next day. The trailer did good hauling all that. Couldn't get up with a gallon of burnt oil yet, but we're going to unload the air compressor and that old axle here. And I think the guy probably wants that burnt oil to put in this oil burning stove. But yeah, it rode good. You can tell right here, this mud flap, you can tell just how long it's been sitting. It takes a pretty good while for that to happen. But we're gonna try to get it off. I'm gonna try to get a hot battery to it and hot batteries to it and see if we can get the engine to turn over. There's that Allison transmission. I know we're going to service that if we get it running. If I don't sell it, I am going to try to sell it. I'm not going to keep it. It's just way too much for me to get it back going. you'll have is the electric cab tilt. I mean, this cab may tilt. You can tell they, you know, had something they could hook a tractor to and hook up. That's pretty neat. We might try it that way once we get it down. See what's up. But we had to rob a tire off of it to go on one of those trailers we moved. You can tell they sit here and they dry rotted anyway. Exhaust is rotted out right there where it had sat up there and rusted. I know that water is there. But Taylor put this thing right on there. And I can see now why he did it the way he did it, because I thought it would have had enough room to bring the truck all the way up there, but it wouldn't have. He did it the only way it could have done it. He might have. He might have had enough room. He had, what, another 4 foot there, another 3 feet there. He probably could have had it if he'd pushed it on there and had room. But that's the way he wanted to do it, so I just let him do it. Or I didn't have anything to say about it. That's the way he did it. All right, here we go. Dick. I believe he got her that time. Yeah, that was a lot easier to get off than it was on. All right, well, I'm back out here today. Sun's shining. I found out these two right here go to this plug. And I don't know what that plug went to yet. I still have not found out where that rod would fit on this truck to hold the cab up. I don't know how it locks unless it locks right there. But you can tell this thing has been sitting so long. There's the electric solenoid right there that that operates that. Well, that's a... But anyway, we're going to get the batteries, and I'm going to set the batteries in here, and I'm going to try to, now that I can see, and kind of figure out what I need to do. See if I can't get this engine to bump over. This might be a little bit too big. It is. Let me go get the... I got a little old file. Let me go get the file and hook it up. Let's see if this does anything. Look at there. Look at there. Okay. She ain't locked up. I tried to hook up 2 batteries. Let's see if this spins it over better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if the door swung open and broke the window. It's a possibility that, you know, these straps, it didn't do it here, but let's see. Well, the horn blows. Let me get some ether and see if we can get it to run off a little ether. That was already loose and I just knocked that down. I sprayed some ether in it. Probably ain't got enough, but we'll see if it'll do. Well, how about that? The pump switch and it's not hooked up. Okay, we'll see about that. Let's see if this will make it click. Uh-oh, I don't know what's happened. Well, something happened. It's like the starters are engaged. Getting a little fuel smoke. Listen, guys, I got it hooked. This thing might crank. Let me go get some ether in it. There it goes. Guys, hey, I just tried it with the key. I spun it over and it busted off. Y'all didn't actually get to hear the busting off, but it did it. Let's check the oil in it. Check the oil in it, make sure nothing is churned up in there that I missed. Dang. Just make sure there wasn't nothing in there that I missed and it churned. And it didn't. It still looks good. You know, the oil might not even need changing. The guy might have changed it when he brought it in from Texas. I don't know, but I know it needs a water filter. I'm gonna put that air back on, bare bonnet back on it. where I was putting in some ether. Bring some antifreeze and put in it. And get that wiring system set up to where we can hit it from the key, where everything will switch on and off. Keith is good on that. I'd see if I can get him to help me figure that out. He's on his way out here now. That's a big cab, isn't it? That is huge cab. Will it start? Yes, it will. Will it drive? That's yet to be seen. Y'all come back on the next video. We're going to try to get everything set up, cab down, where we can put this thing in gear and see if that Allison transmission will work. I don't know if it'll build up enough air to do anything, but I can get the parking brakes released. But anything else, I'm not sure of, but that's going to take a minute for us to do. It is for sale. Thank y'all for watching, and remember, don't be wily.